Now, from the home of the Raiders since 2020, we're inside the spectacular Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson up here in the booth. Greg, we've looked at this matchup, talked about the offenses, the defenses. Feels like a tight one, and usually what does that mean? Special teams can be a big factor in who gets out of here with the double.
Each week when we come into these games, Mike, we probably do a disservice to just the importance of how much special teams plays a factor in deciding the outcome of these games. And you're exactly right. When teams find themselves very similar on offense, very similar on defense, all the metrics, all the stats, can you find an advantage, even the slightest one, in the kicking game, the return game, generate a turnover or a big kick return? Sometimes that little slight advantage is all you need to tip the scales in your favor.
Stroud begins with a pass. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
I think this is something that we can expect the rest of the day here, Mike, in the passing game. They love getting the running back involved early. And I think until the defense shows they got a plan to take them away, expect them to continue to find ways to...
The pressure gonna cave in on him. He will go down. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. See what they have for 2nd and 10. Throwing is Stroud. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that 1st down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
The kick is good. Makes the score Raiders 7, Cowboys nothing.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken around the 11. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. On the ground for the first time, here comes Jonathan Taylor. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A nice run there on their first drive. Good for a quick 1st down.
1st down.
So you're on the sideline and you're watching the other team go right down the field and score on their first drive. As a play caller, you have to be careful that it doesn't throw you out of your initial plan coming into the game. They wanted to establish some ground game here early, and that's exactly what they did.
Off the bootleg. Here's May. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Dante Thornton was the intended target, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. Working out of the gun. It's May. Oh, he tried to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chin. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown.
And if you look at this from a defense's perspective, I mean, what a start to the game. Your guys go out there on the opening drive, take it down the field and score. Then you're able to match it yourselves with a pick six the first time you step on the field. And you talk about complimentary football, it doesn't get much better than that.
Is good. Makes the score Raiders 14, Cowboys nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is Dante Thornton. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Over first and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's May. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Off the play fake, here's May. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Open man, right side. He's got it. 17 yards, the gain there. That's good for a Dallas first down.
And a Cowboy first down.
London brought in motion. On play action, here's May. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he will not make it to the end zone, but he's down inside the 5-yard line. A huge play for Dallas. 36 yards. Go with their fullback trying to get it. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Just shy of the goal line. A gain of 3 brings up second and
With the fullback trying to power it home. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. Extra point by Little is good. Cowboys are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Back to throw. Stroud. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. A pass taken in by Watson. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
It's 4th down.
Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football as they've got it with 4th down coming up. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's taken in, and he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
And the Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Oh, man, left open downfield. That's Brassel. They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28.
That's another Raiders first down.
Here's Stroud. That is over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Kirby Joseph.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
He'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor, and he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
The tackle made by Dexter Lawrence. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 5-yard line.
In motion comes Pittman. They'll go play action with May. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down. They'll go. Here's May. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's out of bounds. Up beyond the 25. First and 10. May to the air once more. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one, and that will lead to a second down.
It's second down and 10.
Give up the middle to Taylor, and he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
A 5-yard pickup on the play, and it's third down.
Out of the gun, here's May. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
It's fourth down.
They're going. It's May. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down. On first down, it's Stroud. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Harold Landry in there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive. And they're going to get him for a second time. He goes down again.
A loss of 9 on the play.
Not fun here. Third and a lot. Stroud. He'll air it out deep. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down. Stroud to throw. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. On first down, they'll start with Taylor, and he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. May to throw on second down. Quick throw here is complete. And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout. That's a good game there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down. On 3rd and 2, it's May. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here's May. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. An aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
First down, Dallas.
Good start to this drive so far. Another 1st and 10. May to throw again. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. Little's kick is good. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. 3rd quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Past midfield. Look at him go. And he's going to take this all the way back. 91 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Extra point by Little is good. And the Cowboys move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. A good-looking play to start the second half. A gain of 17.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Right back to Watson. Another grab. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That's another quick first down, and that's a 25-yard gain.
That's another Las Vegas
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and a couple. To throw is Stroud. The reception belongs to Matt Holland. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Catch made there by Watson. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2.
The pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the Cowboys' 13-yard line.
On the give, this is Taylor. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal. He's inside the 10. Mark him at the 7.
And the Raiders.
They'll run here with Taylor. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. Here now, 2nd down and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? We'll try it one more time, but now a bit closer. It is 2nd and goal. Taylor. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself 1st and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone.
Good blocking, and he's in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Raiders.
So, Mike, when I played, we would sit in our goal line install meeting, and, you know, teams would try to come up with really creative ways to punch the ball across, but the simplest way I ever heard, I had a coach tell me that if every guy just tries to score with their man, we're going to end up with 6, and that's exactly the approach they took here.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. They'll work the middle here with Taylor. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. From the 31. Here's 2nd and 3. They go right back to Taylor. And he'll work this forward to the 35. That's Dexter Lawrence in for the tackle.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. Working out of the gun. It's May. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
On the ground, it's Taylor. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chain.
2 yards on the play.
And they will not be able to get another play off, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10.
The coverage by Zion McCollum.
They'll run. This is their fullback getting the carry. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll drop to throw. That could be the dagger. It is intercepted. And the Raiders have just about sewn up this football game.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Escaping to his left. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's complete to Watson. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd, and it comes with 1:15 left to go in the 2nd half.
Brings up 3rd and 11.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Now Stroud. That's taken in by Holland. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain of 24 through the air. First down, Vegas. Now, Stroud. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
Incomplete. Brings up second and 10.
Here's Stroud. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 30-yard
Back to throw.
line.
Stroud. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.
And this defense, they just continue to put in a great night's work. I mean, Mike, you think whether it's been blitz schemes, stunts, whatever you name it, this offensive line has had its hands full. They have allowed their quarterback to be hit way too many times.
To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it.
17 yards on the play.
Third down and
It's
3.
now third down.
Throwing is Stroud. And this is going to be a touchdown.